that dry cough, you know, for the sinuses are dry, your fucking throat's dry, the cough doesn't go away. You need to try some Claritin or whatever fucking that, you know, whatever your favorite.
I'm cold. I have a cold.
Our cold and allergies, they're very similar. For me, anyway. Then for me though, it's like when I was younger, and still once in a while, it'll go from being a cold or allergies, and it'll get into my ears, you know, because nothing's draining through my fucking nose or my sinuses, and the ears get fucking goddamn infected from lack of drainage, and then I'm fucked. Then I get a fucking infection in my ears. Hasn't happened in a long time, but that's how it goes when I start coughing and sneezing, and you know your sinuses are plugged and you can't. And then if your ears don't drain, because they drain through your sinuses and your throat too. If they don't fucking drain, that fucking shit is backed up in there. Yuck. Ear pus. I use Claritin though, man. That's the only that works for me. Without knocking me out, that is. Hey, I got green. Well. Restart it.
Oh.
If you want to make me a crewmaster, you can do that right now too. That'd be quick. Oh, too late. Yeah, when the car list comes up between the sets, you can change the master right then. That way you don't have to do it during a run. But go ahead and hold on to it till the next break.
Yeah, tell me when to do it.
Well, when you see the car list come up between the sets, that's when you can do it. Now, you know at the end of the run right there, when you see your car and it lets its parachute out, you notice where the tires are at. The passenger tires are on the right yellow line because it's a double yellow line, right? It's not actually centered on that double yellow line. Now, back in the past, I've always been told that cut scene at the end of a drag run, except for ones on the bridges that don't have the parachute. When you see the parachute, you see that fucking where it repeats over and over again, and that's actually that's the perfect part of the road. That's what I've been told. If you can put your passenger tires on that right yellow line, that's like the sweet spot of the road. Whether or not that's true, ooh, jumped ahead of me. Hard to maintain that through a whole road. I almost did too. See how it is right there at the end? Oh, well, actually, you didn't see it. I just saw it. But watch when you go through, when you see the parachute being deployed, where the tires are at, and you'll see because you got the big black marks, right? The passenger side tires are on that yellow line. That supposedly is the center of the road. That's what I've always been told. The true center. Whether or not it makes it perfect or better run or not, that's just something that. That might just be a belief, you know. Yes. You were well ahead of me. Now when I saw I got first place, but I saw you were a full car length ahead of me. You gave me first place. I'm like, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, you got a fucker. I got a little bit of a lag on that one. I never caught you, but you gave me first place.
You're in front of me. You're bouncing all over.
Yeah, but see, that's the whole. We see totally different things, and I'm just. I try to tell people, just run the race, stay on the center line, don't buck and don't chase me around because you might be just chasing a ghost. However, if you see somebody that's consistently on one side of the road and not on the center line, then yeah, you might want to get over. Especially if you look at your speed or you hear the motor is not revving up like it should when you're drafting. Yeah, hit retry. Oh, you already did. You can make me a master now.
No.
Yeah, hurry.
You press option, right?
Flip my card over. Oh, too late. Yeah, you see me. You just bring up the your crew list with the red, not the option. No, it's R3 button.
I didn't know it.
Yeah, R3. You bring up the player list and the crew list, friends list. Just flip my card over. Oh, there I go. Crash. But, good. Well, one guy, fuck boy, he's got a lot of hours. He's got over 150 hours playing the game. But that's that fuck boy player. I was just looking at his stats real quick.
Yeah, you didn't have the plus, the whatever. Keep trying to sign it. He doesn't have the plus.
He didn't have the pass.
Pass, yeah.
Pass. Well, pass is easy. That's just needs to do a couple of fucking couple of free drive combos. Yeah, it did.
We're gonna start.
Wait. You could have made me the master right then.
I did a bad burn.
Yeah, I understand. But you could have made me the master. You can do the master during the run or before the burn if you're quick enough. But I'd rather you didn't because you usually end up screwing something up. At least I do. So it's easy to do between the sets. Now you launched a little bit quicker than me that time.
Restart?
No, that's a fine flag, and I just jumped ahead of you though. You know, when the other guy leaves before you, keep running because you may not catch him, but in the end you might see you got a better time than he does by far. Okay, it didn't work that way, but I don't know if you let off. Did you let off after I said that?
I stopped drafting.
Well,
Way off the center line.
oh, okay. Because you were like 3/10 behind me, but we were both slow. Yeah, when I say something like that, you left before me. That just means it might be a lag run. When the other guy leaves first, like a half a second or even a second, and you know it's not because your transmission setting, it's a lag sign. Oh, I tied my score. All right, so we're gonna be between sets when we go into. When you see the menu for the cars, you know, just R3. Yeah, push the your right toggle, push it down, bring up the crew list, flip me over, and make me the master. But you know, be kind when you flip me over. That sounds weird. Wait till we get into the no retry or restart whatever. That would be the square button. Yeah, like right now you can do it. Pew pew. We gotta do it before the clock ends.
I did it.
Okay, so it might be a little.
It's just showing a bumper of a car.
Okay, well it might be a little slow at putting me in as a master, but I didn't because it never came up. It might give it to me when we start the run right here. We'll see. Usually it'll tell me right away. You know? We'll see. Yeah, I'm master. It's weird that it didn't tell me. That's real weird. Didn't even make the noise or anything that it usually makes. No chirp or nothing. No chirp or nothing.
It is waiting for crew master.
Yep. No, I'm the master. It switched.
Okay.
It just was weird that it didn't tell me. You know, while we were in the menus between the sets, it should. It's like it must have been so fast that I didn't see it. You know, just like the invite. But now that I'm the master, I can try and bring those other guys in and see if they can get my invite.
I hate that sign. It didn't crash or anybody. It's
You just sign on at the intersection up high? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that before. There's a couple of drag runs that happens in. So we didn't draft at all on that mower. You overshot the center line on that one. At least it looked that way. Bit of a delay here. That could be the crewmaster changeover. Okay. I don't know if it's going to be a good time lag run, but that was definitely wild. You went from being right next to me to being over 140 yards ahead of me. Bang! It's like a.
I had 3 perfects out for
That's really not a problem, man. The perfect. I usually go bad. Well, I did, but I usually run bad, and short though. Don't let it go past perfect. If you run short, bad shifts, it's quicker. You get it. It's quicker. It is. Once you do that, then you're getting nitrous, bam, 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 nitrous, and you're up to speed before other people who go over or hit perfect. You can get if you're running solo, you can get better times by doing that. All right, I'm going to continue on and see if these guys want to join us, or at least give them the opportunity to. So if this goes too quick for you, just let me know, and then you'll have to suggest it after that. And if it freezes up again at that point, then we'll know, yeah, this is just a fucking goddamn joke. So here comes a drag trial invitation. Yeah, they went red immediately. One's it, and one says no access. The other guy's in a co-op mission already. So that means he's doing something, maybe PvP or faction. But that doesn't mean he doesn't have a pass. Or that means he could have a pass and they're calling all units. So one of the two could possibly join us. And since, yeah, one of them's doing a challenge. That's the, it's JD. He's probably, the fuck boy probably doesn't have the pass. Yeah. Alright. We're good. We're both in there. See if any changes. It might be a 12-0, maybe. Yep, 12-0. Green. For you too. Hey, that might be green for you this time.
Yeah, I got a green for me.
Hey. I see that, you know, just changing the master changes things up a little bit. I'm not the host. Most times I'll be better than you. But even changing the master, it seems like for me, I'm better as the master when somebody else is the host. Okay, we both will do better if somebody else is the host. If I'm the host, I always do bad, and the other people will do better. Now there are times where if I'm not the host, I'll be first every time, and I'll get the best score. And then at that point, that's when I say I'll rebuild and become the host intentionally, so the others can get better. And that's exactly what I did when I got those .8s the last couple of times. Now I went from being just a crew member, not a host, not a master, but the person who was benefiting, getting the best times every time. And I got .8s, and everybody else did, zeros and .9s, which are okay. But I intentionally told them all, I said, hey, look, I got a time that I probably can't beat. And in order to make this fair, I'll be the host. I'll rebuild. I'll be the host, and that gives you guys a chance. Oh, almost no one, huh? That gives them a chance to be the recipient, you know.
Hey, what a great beard.
Yeah, I saw. I have to kick the other two guys out, but I have to leave I think I have to leave the rag to do that.
Well, I got a green, so let's finish this and then we'll do the rest.
Yeah, I saw it. You had already asked those guys in when I saw his name pop up. Wow, that was weird. I come over to get next to you, and you went like right around the back side of me.
I was on 2 wheels.
Oh, you had one of those fucking high torque launches where you're up on one wheel over there. Yeah. That's what it was like. It was like you were. I was coming over to you, and you looked okay. You were. I didn't see you going up on one wheel or anything. But all of a sudden, you were behind me, and then you coming up around my right side. That's probably what you did too, because of that fucking high torque start. You hit a turtle. That's what some people call it. It's like you're like like a turtle was crossing the road, and you hit it with your front tire.
Yeah, you told me.
I think I got 2 points on our 2 event rank. I moved up to 25th. Did you move up any?
No.
Rank?
You moved up. You're 8th.
No, overall I'm 25th. You're at 28. Yeah. No, not overall, but in the drag. All right, I gotta get rid of these guys, man. And we'll see if Graybeard wants to play. You know, I got two of my accounts. I have Gray in my name. One, they're both Gray Ogre, and the other one Double X Gray Ogre. Anyway, he's Graybeard, and he uses a batter swinging away. Baseball player swinging away with a bat, and so do I on one of my grays.
That's why I friended him. I thought it was
and that's why I did too. Because I said, hey, man, we're both gray. We're both gray. We both got the same fucking avatar. He didn't quite get it. I don't think he quite got it.
That's why I said, hey, you like me and Jay's.
Yeah, my double X gray ogre's got the.
That's how I know it wasn't you.
Yeah, my double X gray ogre has the batter swing away. His is actually, he's got the pitcher now. He's got the pitcher now. He had the batter swinging away. But my regular gray ogre is the pitcher.
That's our security question. You know that, right?
What's that?
Me and Jay's.
I didn't know that. No.
No, that's how I know if it's you or not.
Oh, okay. Ben Jerry's.
Do you need me and Jay caramels?
No, fuck. They were all out. They were all out, man. The fucking goddamn everything's. I mean, no, you can't get toilet paper. Couldn't get toilet. But I ordered 10 of the chocolate fudge, and double chocolate fudge, and I got like 5 of the chocolate fudge. They gave me a couple of.
So my second security question is like, hey, you get your shit together?
Oh.
Like, huh? I know definitely right there. This is.
So he's running a pitcher on his account. My regular gray ogre is a pitcher. No, it's my double X gray ogre that's the batter swinging away. He's in a challenge. He's doing a stunt challenge. I hope he just ended it good. Let's see if he wants to do a dragger. So.
He's not tuned up, but.
Let's see if he's got a time in the speed trap. He might need to do that too. It is a crew event. Yeah, he doesn't have a speed trap time at all either. Got to be in a crew to get in. Let's see what's his drag. He has a 13.8. Yeah, he was definitely solo, but that wasn't even a very good solo. So I know I've done drags with him. I can't remember how well he did.
Just give him a heads up on the CT.
Right. Well, he's asleep right now. Alright, he's in here with us, so let's see, drag, trial, boom, planning for, there's an invite. There's an invite. Looks like it worked right too, at least on my end. Did you get it? Yeah. Not too fast that time, huh?
Mine was good.
I mean, I could see the clock was like halfway by the time he hit it, so it wasn't too fast, that's for sure. Maybe that glitch has finally gone out like the system here for us. Yeah, if he's got the CTR, he's only ranked. It's only a 7.72. So he's not gonna. Did he get his CTR? Or did he get something different?
I don't know if he knows about 1, 2, 3 drafts.
He's only ranked, or his car level is only 7.72. It ain't gonna be much help regardless. So it's just like you and I will just do what we do, and he'll follow, or he won't, whatever.
I missed the shift.
All right. Yeah, he's like 500 yards back, man. I can't believe his level is only 7.72. I thought he had more. I know he does the crate things, doesn't he? More than anything. Or maybe PvP. You don't need drags in PvP. I wonder if he's got like a Viper with a higher level. I'll have to ask what drag car's got this highest level. We could switch to it. We got 7.72, ain't gonna do nothing. That's basically a loaner car level. Are you coming?
Yeah.
Probably a lag run, because I just blitzed you guys.
I got a bad.
I mean, if he's got like the Nissan or a Skyline or whatever, or a Viper, those would be okay. I mean, it'd be better than what the three of us in a Nissan or a Viper will give us a better time, at least for him, and maybe even us if it runs right. Hold up! Oh, right now he goes. I thought he was going to send me a message or something. That was a huge delay. Oh man, kick my ass for the right big time.
Did he get green?
I have no idea what you got, man. It's hard to say, man. It won't even register on my list. I have no idea. I know he didn't have a very good time. Well, we can tell here. He had 12.6 or 13.6, and what did he just get? Yeah, he got green. I gotta do this. What are you doing? Yeah, dude. Okay, so he looks like he's a Skyliner. Or is that a Viper? What is that?
I don't know.
It's blue. I know. I think it's a different car. That would be a Mustang. Let's see, what level is it? It's 1350. That's actually like the worst one it could be. The only way it's going to work is if we all go with Mustangs.
He's going.
No, he won't. Oh, he's still in a Mustang.
Mustang?
Well, he's still in a Mustang. I don't know, man. I really haven't talked to this guy much. At least not with this account, I think. And he might recognize me better if I was in my Gray Ogre account. I'm going to take a break, he says, and smoke. Okay. So there he goes. Too much pressure, I think I put on him. He even left the crew. It's like, yeah, he left the crew too. Well, I think I taxed his mind. He says it's still online, but he's I think he left the crew. Oh wait, he was inside the summit, but whatever. But I apologize to him though. He said he's going for a smoke. I said, all right, brother, and then I said sorry for all the questions about car levels and some shit. It should be more fun than that, right? I just like to see everybody do better, you know. And it might not even matter to him. I forget that, you know, about some people. He'd rather be doing crates or whatever it is he does. And what does he do? He goes not PvP. Yeah, he does Cop League and Racer League. You know, 123 out of 400 in the Cop, 108 out of 400 in the Racer League. He's more than halfway on his awards. Stats, he's had over 400 hours playing time. Actually 420, so maybe that's what he meant by smoke. 420 hours on a fucking ring. Yeah, and I know he's like me. He's that 1965 on his name is the year he was born. I'm born in 66, so we're both children of the 70s. But he may not recognize me though, because I'm his friend in the gray ogre one. All right, so I got a couple other events I could do though. Oh, if you want to join me, don't have to.
Okay.
Time attacks. I think I did. I think I need time attacks still, right? Yeah, I need both of them. The brand time attack, the one with the ouch, excuse me. The Aventador. That would be that one. Invite is out there. Too late. Be my bye. Alright, I'm gonna try again. Sending you an invite to the time attack. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Boom.
Another call in like a half hour.
See what?
Nothing. I gotta go to bed to go to get up from work.
What's bed?
Got a half hour left.
What's bed? What are you on? What are we talking about?
Well, I gotta get up at 4.
It's only 11 o'clock, man. It's fucking...
An hour.
Well, it's like almost lunchtime, right? You gotta go to bed at lunch?
I'm going to bed in a half hour.
That's worth swing shift, man. No ifs, fans, or buts, right? When you go to bed, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my bottle of rum and have a few shots. Maybe I'll fall asleep. Whoa! I gotta go all the way back to the road, man. I crashed on a rock and put me. Actually, you put me down there. Usually, when you crash on the rocks, it puts you all the way back to the end. It looks like you might be going back that way though, because you're pointing the wrong direction.
I'm good.
Oh.
I'm not.
Yeah, it was weird. It fucking froze up, but you were mid jump. You know what? I'm still streaming.
Oh,
I'm still streaming, so
did I
that's...
get you?
No, we passed through here, just like the drives. The only event that we don't pass through is Monster Truck. And the skills.
fucking flew away. I don't even see no more.
Because I kick ass. I should stop streaming though. We don't need it. I don't need it on for this. That might be why you
I don't
don't
even
see
know what that means, streaming.
streaming a live broadcast through YouTube, PlayStation and YouTube live broadcast. As we're playing, people can log in and look at us, watch us play. That's what we do. That's what I do during the drag, and other people do it too. That's what creates those lag runs. I'm overtaxing my Wi-Fi, my router, my network speed, because it takes a lot of fucking it takes a lot of fucking megs, or bandwidth, I guess, to stream, to do live stream. And then I throw in my cell phone doing speed tests over and
You
over.
already crossed the finish line?
Yeah. Well, you didn't? That wasn't even a good time, man. It was terrible. My best is a 212, I think, right now. Oh, yeah. Oh. Wow. Now the 220, that wasn't even that good, man. What's your best one? 232. We're gonna get you better than that, man. Seriously. I mean, you know where the shortcut is, right?